Well, I'm back out here. So I'm using my AI program again. I think I'm gonna call it Deep Clanker. I think that's a good name for it. I had such a fun time hunting with it that I'm gonna give it another go. I haven't made any adjustments to it yet, because I feel like one time hunting with it's not enough to really figure out what I need to adjust yet. Hopefully we'll figure that out this time. Also, I'm wearing this hat. I think it makes my head look small. I don't know, I like it though. I hope I can find something. I came back to the same spot where I was at before, where I've dug up tons of old stuff, okay? We're gonna see if we can unlock some more hidden targets, because it could have been a fluke. Let's find out. I'll see you at the first good target. Now, I don't know what this is, but I just dug it up from about 7 inches down. It's old and interesting. And if you know what it is, let me know in the comments. We'll tumble it. Maybe that'll give us an idea, but I don't know. It's definitely, you know, copper or brass, something like that. It's interesting. Well, we just pulled this out. I believe it's an old 4-hole button. And that is what it is. It sounded like a zinc penny. And it does look like it may be a zinc button, so that would make sense. Now this is an interesting target. 26, 27, which is usually like a nickel. Okay, but it doesn't sound like a nickel. And I'm not exactly sure where it is. I mean, I know it's in here, I think. Sounds weird. It's probably part of a pull tab, like a beaver tail. Where is this joker? Let me see if I can find it. I'll be right back. Alright. Should be able to hit it with my pen pointer. Alright. It's tiny. There it is. Look at this little thing. What is this? This is interesting, because it shines up. That's always a little interesting. Well, I think it's some kind of button, maybe. I don't know. We'll clean it and find out, though. It's got a very interesting shine to it. Not like a, I think it's precious, but kind of a dull shine. Anyway, we'll see. Now look at this here. I think this maybe could be, and I'm not certain, could be part of like either a garter clip. I think it is. It's like the little locking mechanism. I could be wrong too. But it's definitely old, and it was deep, man. It was deep. It was deep. And one thing I've been finding out here, some of these lower numbers on this thing, well, they're worth investigating, clearly. And not that I didn't before, but on this particular setup, they're paying off. All right, I've got a hunch. I've got a very faint, it's like in the 30s, but I don't think it's a true 30s. So I'm gonna dig this up. Well, first I'm gonna uncover the hole, then we're gonna go over it. We'll see what it sounds like then. All right, I got the hole open, and then like it kind of went away a little bit, but my pin pointer is picking up something. Could be iron, I guess, but you know, I mean, there's no shortage of it here, and I think I see a nail. No, it's a root. Whatever it is in this clump, I think. Yeah, let's see what we got. Be something interesting. Look, this bag just blew up on me. I don't know what that was. What do we got here? Well, it's not a coin. I think it's just a piece of lead. Yeah, it's just a random piece of lead. Oh, on to the next hole. All right, we got a strong 44, 46, which, you look, it's an odd number. That's pull tab numbers. But I don't know. There's just something different about like what I'm pulling out of the ground. Where is it? Could be tiny. Where you at, bugger? All right, let me find it real quick. All right, I finally found it. Where is it though? I mean, it's small. There it is. What do we got? What is this? What am I looking at? There's no way. I'm gonna hit it with the silver. I mean, with the water. What is it? It's got something on it. Oh my God. That says 1 dime. This is a flattened. Oh, I can't tell if it's seated or barber. I would bet anything it's seated. That's silver all day. 1 dime. Oh man. It's so flattened. Wow. This has got to be seated. I'm gonna have to like straighten this thing out. Look at that. Look at that. That is so cool. Oh, that's so cool. Deep Clanker, guys. I don't know what to say. Like, this is unreal. I don't know how any of this works. I just know that I got a flattened seated dime. Well, I'm fairly certain it's seated. I would bet all the money in my pocket, which is part of a dime, that's what it is. When I get home, I'll flatten it out. We'll see if we can get any more details out of it. But that's nuts. You don't even understand. Like, I've been all over this area. Okay. Now, yeah, there was a little low. It was a solid tone though. I always dig solid tones. There's nothing new about that. It's not like I'm not new to this game. Okay. I know that when I'm in an old area and I'm hitting solid targets to dig them. Okay. This is one thing that me and Caroline and Tom, this is our mantra. If it's solid, if it beeps and then it repeats, dig it, okay? That's nuts. The hunt goes on though, so let's see what we can find. Now this was a high 60s tone. And we got a coin. We got a coin. Probably a wheat cent. Yeah. Yep, I can see it. 1 cent. I'm telling you, look how green it is. I mean, it's got to be an old one because, like, it's green on the order of of like how a lot of Indians come out. Mega green. That's cool. That's definitely cool. I don't know what to think. I really don't. All right. Small but solid. 72, 74. Let's just go in and dig it together. While I'm digging it, let me tell you, I went to Neiman Marcus the other day in downtown Dallas, right? So it's like their oldest store. Me and Mrs. Treasure went in there. The service, horrible. I could not believe it. And there was no one in there, you know? And it's like, There's been rumors about it closing down. Now, look, let me tell you something. The inside of the store's got marble water fountains. Just beautiful, beautiful on the inside. But it's like an ugly you know, like a pretty person who's ugly on the inside. That's like how the service was. And I was thinking about writing the management and just being like, what is wrong with you guys? Oh, 74, 75. You know, I just don't get it. Maybe I'm just old. All right, we're kind of on it. I don't know, maybe I'm old. Just like a little better service, maybe? I don't know. Maybe you wouldn't be worried about going out of business if you had better service. I mean, let me know in the comments. Am I wrong? Have you ever been to that location? We're on it, but I don't see anything. Is it in this clump? Ooh, what's that? We got a coin. Oh, it's another old, oops. It's another old, stay on so I can see what I'm looking at. Wheat cent. Look at that, that's cool looking though. Anyway, it was just a disappointment, you know. I expected it to be, and it's not like there's like tons of parking in downtown Dallas. We walked there, which I don't mind, you know, but like, come on. Oh, there's more in here. Come on. Now, I thought this target sounded weird, and I guess that's why. What do we got? We got anything else? Where's it at? Oh, there's a nail. That says something. I might have to go back over this with the manicore. I'm gonna go back over it. If we find anything else, I'll let you know. Now, here's something interesting. Probably a clad dime, but you know, I don't know. It sounds bigger. I mean, it could be laying flat, and it's not that deep. So 78, 80. I don't know. Is that it right there? Hey, it is. What do we got? Clad dime, as suspected. As suspected. Got us a deep 46, 45. Let's see what it is. I'll come back after I dig the hole. Alright, let's see if we can find it. Probably a big old pull tab or something. What do we got there? It looks like some pull tabish type stuff. Oh, wait. Another war nickel? Another war nickel. You know what? Although war nickels don't need it, I'm gonna give it a squirt. A little squirt-jamin. Carolina Tom gave me the bottle, so we got to use it. You know what's funny about these war nickels? They're 35% silver, but they be ringing up all kind of crazy sometimes. What is this one? Denver? Yeah. Got a D on the back. See if we can see what year it is. You know, I accidentally, when you tumble stuff, it's 43, just like the last one I got here. Huh. I've accidentally tumbled these before. They come out interesting. You know, try it sometime. Let's see if there's anything else in here. No, that was it. So, another piece of silver today. So that's 2 pieces of silver on Deep Clanker. Solid 24. But check out this worm. Look at that thing. It's around here somewhere. Oh. Probably a pull tab. Look at it. I guess that's the other part of the worm. Sorry that I'm destroying your habitat, worm, but hey, treasure. comes first, even if it is a pull tab. Sorry, bro. Also, if I accidentally cut you in half, it's not personal. You can grow it back, I believe. Let me know in the comments if I'm wrong about that science. I don't think so, though. Yep, the beaver part of a beaver tail. Very unusual. Large 79, 80, 81 in the plug. I mean, those are clad dime numbers, but probably a bottle cap. I'm about to find out, though. Where's it at? Okay. Look at there. Clad dime. As suspected. Well, I know at least a thing. I know what clad dimes sound like. So that's, whatever that's worth. All right, back to it. Here we got a sketchy one. We're gonna go in for it. I don't think it's a coin. It could be a spill, and it could be like some kind of other object. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe it could be a coin. I don't know. Well, who am I to say? I'm wrong a lot. You know? I think the best thing that a person can ever say is, I don't know. You know, a lot of, not to get me started, but a lot of times, thanks for asking, by the way, a lot of times, people just want to like have a word on something, you know what I mean? And you just don't always need to have a word on something, you know? So, that's just my advice. I got some more advice. If every person you run into is a jerk, you're the jerk, okay? Just know that. It's like, I was driving one day and there was a hitchhiker. So I stopped, I picked him up. He's like, hey man, aren't you worried that I would be a serial killer or something? He was like, you know, thank you for picking me up, but aren't you worried that I might be a serial killer? And I was like, do you know the statistical improbability that there would be 2 serial killers in the same car? Anyway, I guess my point is, if everyone you meet is a jerk, you're the jerk. Don't forget that. So this thing's saying 95, 97, still sounds weird. Let's see what we got. Man, that is deep. That is deep. It's too deep for it to be good, I'll tell you that much, probably. But not necessarily. This manicord. It's made a believer out of me, I'll tell you what. Alright, let's go back in and see. I'll come back. Alright, so I was just plucking away, and look at this. That's pottery, man. Buddy. What's pottery down here? So I'm gonna keep digging away at it. Oh, you don't want to see all this though. I'll come back when I got it. Well, I went a really long way for a really thick old piece of iron, but I had to. I picked the windiest time to turn on my camera. I've been out here for a while. I'm about to head back to the car. Pretty crazy, huh? I mean, it doesn't seem that way, probably from the outside, but for someone who's protected this place a lot, it is. So hopefully I'll find something on the way back to the car. We'll see. This is always the longest walk, so we'll see. All right, we got something. Bottle cap sounding. 6970. We'll be right back. All right, I got the plug open. And we got a target located in the dirt. Oh, small. Whatever it is, it's in here. Well, I like that, but now it's getting a little too small. I hope my battery didn't die again. Look here. On edge. There's a coin. Just fill out. Is it another Wheatie? Well, that ended up being a crazy hunt. 2 pieces of silver, 1 very old piece of silver, so I'm gonna have to flatten it out and figure it out. Several wheat pennies, a few nickels, some knickknacks here and there, some relics, in an area that I have absolutely murdered. And surprise, surprise, my GoPro battery died. I'm gonna have to write a strongly worded letter to the CEO of GoPro. Dear sir or madam, your battery's below and I hate it. I want to get a new camera. So anyway, just a plethora of stuff. I'm getting in the car. Oh, people are looking at me. Not that I care anymore, but I don't even feel like putting up with it. Look at someone else. Anyway, I got something on my lens here. Surprise, surprise. It gets dirty because I'm a detectorist. Okay, I'm in the dirt. So anyway. Really surprising. So this program, which I'll refer to from now on as Deep Clanker, I think it's a winner. And I'm not like some noob out here, okay? I've detected a lot, put in a lot of hours. You know, I'm still kind of new to the Manicore though, so maybe what do I know? I don't know. Always leave a little bit of doubt there, because doubt leads to improvement sometimes. I'm just really surprised, okay? This area, I pounded it and pounded it and pounded it. And I still pulled out tons of coins, so. We're gonna continue to, I didn't really tweak it today at all. I did do more ground balancing. So I think there is something to that, because in the program, ground tracking is turned off. So you need to remember to ground balance it, which is really a good practice anyway. But as modern detectorists, I think we forget about that a lot. We just do. But it's important, especially in iron infested areas. So we will be exploring this more. Just remember, if you email me at igetthattreasure@gmail.com, I will send you stickers or whatever swag I have at the time, free of charge. If you get out, I hope you get that treasure. We'll see you Wednesday with a favorite finds video, and thank you so much for watching.